We can't all make it to the gym. As the home workout market grows, the high-end products keep getting more exciting. Enter Peloton, the at-home studio workout for the moneyed suburbanites of New York City. While bringing the gym subscription into your house, they've outrun the competition. Get ready to shed some pounds, and maybe some dollars as well. Welcome to Startup Stories, where we follow startups who have made it big, to help you understand their business ins and outs, and use this knowledge to boost your own. Started by John Foley, with the concept coming to him in late 2011, the initial idea came from noticing that people at studio classes don't care about the hardware. They seem to care more about their instructor and the music than what they're riding. Sounds fair enough. However, how can we bring this experience to the home? That's what Foley thought. Could the studio experience come from your living room? And would it help the studio goers who didn't have the time to get there? Foley, who attended Harvard Business School, raised $350,000 in an angel investment from a dozen people from his extensive network. He then added another $50,000 of his own money and got to work on Peloton. Peloton, for those who don't know, is an American company that makes at-home gym equipment. This equipment is linked to streams of workouts and workout videos, which can be followed along as if you're taking part in a studio cycle session. It's described as a tech company, a media company, a software company, a product design company, a retail company, an apparel company, and a social connection company that enables your community to support one another. Their target audience? The moneyed suburbanites of the world, who can't get to a studio and can afford the top dogs of home workout products. Peloton disclosed overall sales of 577,000 machines, claims 1.4 million members, with those members having 511,000 subscriptions at $40 a month, and another 102,000 at $20 a month. That's money. The audience clearly exists, even at its more expensive price point. The real kicker though is the hardware. Let's take a look at the bike. The bike is Peloton's flagship product and is among the most highly rated at-home gym equipment on the market. It's a stationary bike with a large touchscreen attached. It runs a custom version of Android that only lets you view live or on-demand cycling classes. Thousands of video sessions are available for members, including short clips for those with limited time. There's an abundance of music, as well as over 20 fitness instructors to choose from. There's social features as well, including virtual rides with friends, leaderboards and achievements. Manufactured specifically by Peloton, with a sleek frame and exclusively designed sweat-proof monitor, there's a reason the price tag is high, with it sat at £1,990 or over $2,200. The bike isn't their only product, with Peloton offering a treadmill and the Peloton app. The treadmill, only available in the US, once again has a large attached touchscreen. It's heavily priced though, at over $4,000. The app lets you track your workouts, watch live streams, and acts almost as a portable version of the screen. You get a 90-day free trial, but beyond that you're going to be paying for it. Rumour has it they're currently working on a rowing machine, which was meant to be revealed in 2020. But who knows, given the covidity of it all. Peloton went public in 2019 with their IPO price at $29 per share. However, their offering wasn't quite as positive as hoped, with the price opening the next day at $27 and dropping to as low as $25.76, 11% lower than initial price. They still managed to raise $1.16 billion through this offering, and sold another £100 million in shares to an investor who had previously provided venture funding. This ended with a valuation of around $8 billion. Their fundraising hasn't always been without problems though. Initially, they struggled with raising funds as, and I quote from Foley's own paraphrasing of prospective investors, the degree of difficulty on this thing is a 10 out of 10, and you don't even know if there's a market for this product. A quick detour to the classroom. What is an IPO, and why do companies use it? An IPO is an initial public offering, where companies offer shares on the stock market at a starting set price. This price goes up or down based on supply and demand for the shares. It helps companies raise a huge amount of money, and is the more traditional way of raising money for a big company compared to crowdfunding, which has been discussed before. The advantages of an IPO is that you raise funds, gain publicity, and can use shares as a mean of payment, to name just a few. However, It requires more legal documentation, there's a risk the founders will lose control, and there's increased market pressures. Some famous IPOs include Alibaba, SoftBank, and of course, Facebook. Back to Peloton, who had to find some way to help their premium customers keep wanting to pay a premium price tag. They used their program to mix celebrity with fitness. They do this by spotting the sort of celebrities that their target market, the wealthy cycle enthusiasts, will know. They have world-renowned road racers such as Christian van der Velde and George Hincapie. They've also stolen stars of the indoor cycling world from their competitors, such as Robin Arzon, Nicole Maline, and Jen Sherman. These celebs have social media followings that boost the Peloton brand, and their campaigns act in the same way as influencer marketing. Check out our last episode of The Classroom to see the benefits of that. Peloton is without a doubt an innovative, exciting and successful venture. But, there's always a but, there are problems. Firstly, Peloton puts a lot of emphasis on its wide variety of music, and its ability to pump out that music through its own high-quality sound system. This is to try and get the studio feel, really engross the customer in the workout, which is sound judgment on paper. Unfortunately, people buying a £2,000 workout bike already have a good sound system. They also have Spotify or Apple Music. They have their own playlists for the gym. They have what they need from a music perspective. They're not paying the Peloton membership fee for the music, that's for sure. What people forget is that music costs a fortune. Peloton faces many issues with paying for rights to the songs it plays for users, and disclosed total costs for licensing music over a 3-year period of $50.6 million. On top of this, as of 2018, the company had racked up more than $500 million in losses since its formation in 2012, even though revenue rocketed up to more than $900 million that year. They've also had issues with their accounting, which they've claimed they don't have a good handle on, and it hasn't been fixed yet. When Ernst & Young legally have to make sure it is fixed, hopefully it will be. Given this is a startup story, let's pick out the best bits of the story itself. Firstly, when setting up the initial pitch, Peloton used their own founders as the instructors, film crew and users. They pulled together a makeshift pitch video, based in their apartment, on a prototype to show off the concept, but it wasn't pretty. They also realised that all their logistics partners really didn't have the premium feel that Peloton level products desired. So, naturally, they set up their own logistics division. Why not, eh? They also had to manufacture the bike and the tablet themselves to meet Foley's recommendations. It all seems like a constant story of invention. If you want a job done properly, do it yourself. That's something I've said before. Despite all this, there was one major hitch. A Christmas advert seen as sexist and dystopian caused their value to drop by $1.5 billion. Don't piss off your critics when you're public. It jars investor confidence. Unless, of course, you're Elon Musk. That's a story for another day. So, what can we learn, courtesy of Peloton? Well, sometimes if there's a problem, you've just got to push through it yourself. If there's no product that fits what you need, invent it. Quick disclaimer, this will cost a lot of money, so if you're a small business, maybe explore all your options first. If your goal is to become one of the top companies in the world, an IPO can be a great way to boost publicity and funds, but make sure you're in the right position to do it. The idea of using famous faces can work for any size business. Whether using influencers or celebrities, introducing them to your business adds another level to your marketability. And that is the Peloton way. That is their story.